Dear friends, welcome back to my video lecture series. This is the continuation of the previous topic, I mean numerical integration. In the topic, we discussed first two kinds. Suppose the given h value directly, how to solve, and divide into 4 intervals or 10 intervals, how to solve it. I mean how to find the value of h. We discussed it in the previous video. In this video, we are going to discuss the third kind. Come to this video, we'll discuss about it. Right, this is the next kind. Look at the problem. Integral 4 to 5.2 log x to the base e, or the same problem they may ask integral 4 to 5.2 simply log x. Without giving base e, they will give log x into dx. They will ask to evaluate it. So you know very well, we discussed it earlier in the previous video also. Log to the base 10, if it is there, you have to use log button in your calculator. Suppose if they are giving log to the base e, or if they are giving without anything, they didn't specify anything, it is understood it is log e only, so you have to use ln button in your calculator. So this is important thing, guys. Most of you will commit mistake here. Log to the base 10, it should be logarithmic you have to base, so it's entirely different. Suppose uh, if you know the programming concept, in the programming language, log to the base 10, you'll use ln. Log to the base e, or nothing is there, you'll use log. So it is entirely different. Only compare the programming language. Do not confuse with that, because if you follow the programming language, you know very well I'm having log x. What is the differentiation of log x? You know very well. Simply in the mathematics, they will give d by dx of log x. They will give 1 by x. When it will be 1 by x, it should be e. Then only it will be 1 by x. So simply if they are giving log to the base e or log to the base nothing, if it is there, it is understood log to the base e only. So if it is like that, you have to use ln button in your calculator. If they are giving log to the base 10, you have to use log button in your calculator. This is the important thing, guys. So to confuse you, without the suffix value, simply they will give log x. If they are giving log to the base e, or they did not specify anything in mathematics, so listen my words, in mathematics, it should be ln. That's it, guys. So this is the important thing. Apart from that, it will be same what we followed in the earlier videos, right? Just listen now. As I told you already, log to the base 10 means it will be log, and log to the base e, if it is there or nothing is there in the suffix, it will, we have to use ln symbol in mathematics. Why I am repeating telling like that here is, most of you are familiar in programming language. In programming, you will use in reverse. Do not confuse with programming language and here. In mathematics, log to the base e or nothing is there means it is ln only in a logarithmic. Clear? Right. Now this is the third kind. What is the first kind? H value they will give directly. The second kind they will give like divide into 4 intervals or 10 intervals. By the time what you have to do, you have to find the value of h by b minus a divided by em. That's it. What about in this problem? Read the question. We have to evaluate this integral using trapezoidal rule, Simpson's both rules. That is the clue here, guys. When both rules are applicable, Simpson one-third and 3/8 rules are applicable, it should be Simpson one-third, it should be even. I mean, even means somewhat, not only two, it should be even. And if it is, if you want to apply Simpson 3/8 rule, it should be multiple of 3. So, what is the smallest value? It should be even and a multiple of 3. You know very well, 12. It is even and a multiple of 3 also. If you're taking 12, the interval will be very lengthiest one. So number of subintervals will be huge. That's why we have to choose the smallest even value, I mean multiple of 2 and a multiple of 3 value. What it is? Yeah, exactly. It is 6. 6 is even value, I mean multiple of 2 as well as multiple of 3. So if they did not specify any h value or did not specify any divide into number of subintervals or uh, split into number of ordinates, that also they may ask. If they did not specify like that, so what you have to do? And the minimum of the least value of even and multiple of 2 and multiple of 3, because we have to apply Simpson both rules, Simpson one third and 3. Simpson one third is applicable if it is even or it is multiple of 2. When Simpson 3/8 is applicable, it should be multiple of 3. So we have to take m by 6. So if you want to find h value for this kind of problems, you have to take b minus a divided by 6. So what is your b? 5.2 minus what is your a? 4 divided by 6. So this is the way to find the value of h if they did not specify anything. This is the third kind. They didn't talk about h value. They didn't give any number of subinterval. So directly they have given. This is the important clue. So using we are going to use Simpson both of the rules. So that's why in a default way we can take b minus a divided by 6 for such kind of problems. That's it, guys. So log x, log to the base e they mentioned. So we are going to use logarithm L inverse one, ln inverse logarithm one, right? B minus a by m. As I told you already, if you want to, if they did not specify anything, if they have given, apply Simpson one third and 3/8 rules, default way, take m as 6, equivalent to 6. So then h value is what? 0.2. So it's what about the x value? It's varying from where to where? 4 to 5.2. 4 to 5.2. What about h value? 0.2. So 4, 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, 5, 5.2. That's it. And what about y value? Which way you'll insert in your calculator? Y equivalent to log to the base e is there. So it will be ln of x. You can insert the formula like that. Press calculate button. Yeah, it will ask x is what? Give value 4. Press equal to, you'll get this answer. And then again press equal to button. It will ask what is x again. Again give 4.2. And in that way, we have to proceed for we have to proceed to find the table values. So look at that, log e to the base x. We can't able to insert like that in your calculator, so you have to give, it should be ln alpha x. You have to insert like that. So these are the table values we should find, guys. Right. Now, what are the methods they have to apply? Trapezoidal. Look at that. Y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y6. So the last value, it is ending, it is multiple of 2 and I mean even or and multiple of 3 also. So Simpson one third also applicable, Simpson 3/8 also applicable. That's why in a default way we have chosen MS 6 here. When you have to choose like that, if they're asking both of the rules and they didn't specify particularly any h value and uh, if they did not specify any number of subintervals, right? Now we know the formula. What is the trapezoidal formula? First value and h by 2 should be in the multiplication. First value plus the last value y6 plus 2 into rest of the values. Substituted and you can get the answer. It is 1.8277. Right. Now Simpson one third rule. What is Simpson one third rule? It will be integral a to b f of x into dx. It should be h by 3. 1 by 3 into h by 3 First value plus last value, that is y6, plus 2 times of even values, y2 plus y4. Will you write y6 again? Already we have written. You won't, do not repeat it again. The value should not be repeated here, right? Plus 4 times of the rest of the values are odd values, y1 plus y3 plus y5 plus y7. That's it, guys. Then we have to take the values from the table, what we found already, and we can get the answer. This is the formula. So substituted, we can get the answer 1.8278. 1.8278. Now Simpson 3/8 rule. You know very well. 3h by 8. 3 by 8. 3 by 8. So 3/8 rule means 3 by 8 into h. 1/3 rule means 1 by 3 into h. That's what the meaning. Right. First value plus last value. Twice of multiple of 3 plus 3 times of 3/8 rule is there. 3 is the numerator. Here also 3 in the numerator. 3 by 8 plus the rest of the values. Substitute the values from the table. Simplify that. We can get the answer 1.8278. How can you check whether it is right or wrong? You know very well. Exactly it is. Press integral symbol. Take your calculator. What will be log with the base e? We can't able to give. If it is like that, it will be ln alpha x, comma, lower limit is 4, upper limit is 5.2. Press equal to button. We can get this answer. Which answer we have to get? Which should be 1.8278 is here nearer to that. Look at that. ln x, comma, lower limit is 4, comma, upper limit is 5.2. So when you're substituting the limits, lower and upper limits, you have to give comma. You have to press comma. So 1.8278 is the exact answer. So what we found? 8278 we are getting here. The previous one also we are getting the nearer to that one. So this is the way to check our result whether it is right or wrong. Right. Come to the next problem. It's a similar kind. 0 to 6 dx by 1 plus x square using trapezoidal rule, Simpson 1/3 rule, Simpson 3/8 rules, and compare your answer with the actual integration also. Look at that. They didn't specify the value of h, and they didn't specify any how many subintervals we have to split here. They didn't specify. But what is the clue they have given? 1/3 and 3/8. When 1/3 and 3/8 is applicable, it should be even and it should be multiple of 3. Instead of calling it as even, you can uh, call it as multiple of 2. So multiple of 2 for 1/3, multiple of 3 for 3/8. What is the smallest value? It is 6. Then what is the formula for h? B minus a divided by m should be there in a default manner. I can take that value as 6m by 6. Now come to the problem. So our function f of x is dx by 1 by 1 plus x square, not a dx by, it is 1 by 1 plus x square. And h is equivalent to b minus a by m. Try to find it. 1 we are getting. So x is varying from where to where? 0 to 6. What is the difference? H value is 1. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then what is the value of y? How to calculate? Y is equivalent to 1 divided by, you no need to use this brace here. Yes, 1 divided by 1 plus alpha x square. Press calculate button. It will ask what is x? Give the value 0. If you're giving 0, what do we get? It will be 1. Then again press equal to button. It will ask what is x next. Give the value 1, x equal to 1. Plus 1, then it will give the answer. It will be 1 by 1 plus 1, 1 by 2, it will be 0.5. In that way, you can complete the table. Look at that, I have done here 1.5 and it will goes up to 6. That's it. So this is the only different thing here. Apart from that, everything is similar what we have done in the previous video, right? So we have to use trapezoidal rule. You know the formula, h by 2 into first value plus last value plus 2 into rest of the values. Last, do not include the last value, first value plus last value, 2 into 2 into rest of the values. Substitute the values from the table. Simplify that. We can get the answer 1.410. It is trapezoidal. As I told you already, trapezoidal there will be more. Simpson one third rule. Formula will be this: h by 3, first value plus last value, twice of multiple of 2 or even values y2 plus y4 plus 4 times of rest of the values, or it may be odd values. Substitute the values from the table. We can simplify. For the answer, we are getting 1.3662. Then Simpson 3/8 rule. It is 3h by 8, first value plus last value plus twice of multiple of 3 plus 3 times of rest of the values. What is the rest of the value? Y0 is here, so it will be y1. And y2 also not there, plus y2. Plus y3 is here already, so y4 and y5 is missing. So that's it, everything out. Take the values from the table. You can proceed like that, proceed in the similar way for the final answer. That's it. So they asked to do additionally compare with exact integration. How to do exact integration? As I told you already, you no need to do manually. If you want to integrate manually also you can do. So it will be integral dx divided by a square plus x square, the same formula. The first problem we solved in the previous video lecture is equivalent to 1 by a tan inverse x by a, or you can simply substitute this. If you are substituting here, you can apply, we can get the answer tan inverse 6 minus tan inverse 0. In your calculator, you have to use tan inverse of 6 minus tan inverse 0, 0 will need. So tan inverse 6 will be 1.4056. This is the exact answer. Or instead of doing like that manually, simply you can take your calculator, you can write like that, and the exact integration integral, the brace automatically will be there, 1 divided by, again brace, 1 plus alpha x square, close the brace, comma, lower limit is 0, upper limit is 6. Press equal to button. I will show you what it's showing here. What it's showing? What is the answer? 1.4056. This is the exact answer. 1.4056. Here. So 1.4056. That's it, guys. This is the way to do the cross check. I hope it is very useful to you. This part also I have given some clue yeah, for what about logarithmic. If it is log to the base 10, it is a log you have to use in your calculator. Log to the base e or a log to the base nothing is there, you have to use ln, inverse logarithmic, in the calculator. Clear? That's it, guys. Thank you for watching my video. If you like it, subscribe it, share to our friends. Thank you. Thank you.